hope you're doing great as well. Sorry, it took a little while to start the stream. So I kind of forgot that I had to fix the title, so the title was last stream's title, but I fixed it. Yeah. I'm using my headset right now in case the quality has gone down again, since I don't have any more USB ports. So I switched between the camera and microphone. Hello, Angelic. It's been a while. How are you doing? Hi. Yes. So, for any of you who thought I had like a specific thing I wanted to draw, I do not. I just felt like drawing today. So that's what I'ma do. I vanish off the face of the earth. Sometimes stuff happens. Yeah, isn't it weird that things happen? Crazy, right? Things happen. Who would have thought? But yeah, I've been good though. I got my visa for my year abroad. Oh, right! You're gonna go study a year abroad. Are you gonna were you gonna study abroad? If I remember correctly. Oh, I'm sorry, my memories. Either you just go traveling and someone else was gonna. But I think it was you. Yeah, a year of high school. Yes! Good. I'm not completely gone. So I've noticed my brain today. That's an example. My memory is terrible. It's to the point where it's kind of scary. My family talks about things and I'm like, wait, I have no recollection of that ever happening, and they're like, but that happened like a lot of times, and I'm like, not that I know. I mostly vote to drawing because I need to finish Art Fight Revenge still. Oh, you know, I was gonna join Art Fight and then I got so overwhelmed and confused, so I just didn't. That's what happened. So I joined the Art Fight Discord. I never joined Art Fight though. Yeah. I should probably just go into camera. I'm so scared that the camera's gonna choose the wrong camera one day, and they will just show my face instead. That would be scary. That's fair. My first year, I almost didn't join because I'm not very good at drawing. You see, it's not that I'm not good at drawing. Well, I'm not amazing at drawing either. That's why I stick to doodling. Because drawing isn't really my... It's not... I'm not bad, but I've practiced a lot, you see. But yeah, that's... It would be fun. I'm just too confused to know where to... How... Oh, your art is so cute. But this is one book that I try to doodle in it from time to time. It's from all the way back in 2022 I started this. So that I would be able to see my progress and stuff. So this was 2022, 2023. You can see like some kind of progress, possibly 2024. $20.25. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? So I don't know, I'm just gonna start doodling. One thing to do if you've no idea. Well, you get this. One thing to do if you have no idea what to draw, just close your eyes. Draw a blob on the paper lightly. If you do it too heavily, it won't look good, but like lightly, just scribble. That's what I did with Bob over here. Hold on, let me just find Bob. We made Bob on stream one time. This is Bob. Bob is a blob that got turned into this fabulous merman thing. Ish. Simplified. So I'm just gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna do a little blob thing and we'll see what it turns out like. I don't think you even can see that because the thing with striped paper is camera has a hard time capturing it. Driving in my car right after beer. Vizzo, I see two very big problems with this. One, you're drunk driving, unless it's alcohol-free beer. Two, you're telling me, hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. Please, I strongly believe that this is a joke. If not, I am deeply concerned. Second thing, anyways, it's a song. I have not heard that song. Not the Deltarune copy paste. No, what? I'm in my room. That's what I thought. It's a Deltarune fan song meme. Oh, let's see if I can turn this blob into anything. You can't even see the blob. This blob is hard to turn into something. Maybe this way. Oh yes, this blob is a snail. Okay, let me show you this. Let's see if the blob can be captured on paper. It really can't. You can see like maybe a little bit of a blob there. Yeah, to me this blob feels like a snail. Let's turn this blob into a funky snail. And this snail seems to have ears. That's fun. It's like it's like a funny little dragon snail, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. Just having a vibey time. You don't have to follow the lines perfectly. I'm using the lines as guides and like initial, and then I'm building off of that. I'm not following the shape 100%, but I'm building off of it. I need to get dressed for work. I don't want to go. Man. Berith, you got this. I believe in you. I believe you can do this. I don't know what to do with my hands because I'm not usually using my hands, but it feels like a better communication than nothing. So, I believe in you, Berith. You can do this. Sometimes you don't want to go to work, but you know you need to, and you can think about when I go to work, I'll earn money, and money is a plus, and then you could use that money for things. Yay, I am so motivational right now. Guys, should I put stickers on my Bluetooth speaker and headphones and overcome my fear of wasting stickers? I'm not the only one with a fear of wasting stickers. Yes. My dear friend Fellow, she gave me two stickers that were like doodle versions of Yao Yao and Klee, because those are two of my favorite characters in Genshin Impact, to put on my 3DS, because we modded 3DSs. I've not done that because I'm too scared. And I have a bunch of stickers that I just never use. I just never use them. Let's give the snail... The snail has a funky snail shell for funsies, right? Funky snail shell. This line here, it's like a double snail. Ooh, it's like a snail dragon. So the snail, maybe the snail instead of normal snail stuff like has snail shell That's kind of like a dragon egg. That could be fun. Or rather 2 dragon eggs, and like a dragon egg maybe with a snail shell? Oh yes. This makes no sense, but that's the fun of it, chat. The making no sense is the fun of it. Right? It does look like a Easter egg. And I don't really know how to unmake it look like an Easter egg. But it can be an Easter egg. It can be an Easter egg snail egg. Hold on. I'm saying let me just I draw for some seconds and I may lose everything. Thank you for saying that, Moan. I really needed to hear that. I'm happy to help. I mean, I don't know if that helps that much, but I'm happy to. I just want people to feel good, and I wanna encourage people, motivate people, and make people happy. I just know that tough days can be tough, and I want to make tough days less tough. And the bar will close. I have no idea. Keep the bar alive. There's alcohol there. Alright. So, I think the reason bars should be alive outside of that is that it's a connection point for a lot of people. And there's not really any other connection point like the bar. In the way I know. Someone was touching the door. But they didn't open the door? Or they opened the door when I was not looking? Right, by the way, we have guests right now, so I'm streaming while we have guests. So that happened. Let's see, the Magnus Archive stickers that I bought at convention, I used them and I won't be able to use them for anything else and I'm scared. I've heard about this thing that is like a sticker book, which is like a book with blank pages in a material, so you can put stickers on there and peel them away. So it's like a book sticker storage. So you can, and maybe you could, so you could have like stick the stickers somewhere, but you can reuse them when you're ready. That seems like a good thing, you know. All right, time to get going then. Take care, Moon. Take care, everyone. Take care, Berith. Love you all. I wish you the best during your work. You must keep no, Visso, tone it down a little. You need to tone it down a little. I do not. I mean, I'm not gonna forbid people from alcohol. I'm just saying I do not think alcohol is something that should be so praised. Well, then the stickers aren't on the stuff I want them to be on, but also what if I want to use them on other stuff later? Do you have a printer? You could print, you could like take photo of the stickers and print them on paper, and you could like tape them onto the things, so you will have the sticker, but you'll still be able to, I don't know. Listen, I have the same problem. If I had an answer, I promise I would not have the issue myself. Stickers are such a thing. Like, oh, I was at a thing called Glitched a few weeks ago. They had a super tiny artist alley, but they had artist alley, and I got a free shrimp sticker. Do you want to see the free shrimp sticker I got for, well, being there? I didn't even buy anything, sadly, because I know they have buy the sticker, I'm not gonna use it. They had, and I was there with my little brother, and he was not very patient in the artist alley. He wanted to see big computers and stuff, because it was like a esports convention thing. It's like DreamHack, but with another name. Wow, someone touched the door without consent. Yes, they did. Can you believe it? Well, but then the stickers aren't on the stuff I wanted to do. Shrimp. Do you want to see the shrimp sticker? me just do a little sparkle. And I'm gonna give this guy big eye. No, that doesn't look good. That looks like, I don't know. This is not how a snail works. I know a snail has like eyes up here. That's why this is a dragon snail, because, and yes, I say snail instead of snail right now. It's the chicken thing all over again, isn't it? Yes, I want to see shrimp sticker. Give me a moment. I'm gonna go and fetch the sticker. What's up with me saying sh instead of s? Do Germans do that because of like accent? I don't know, it's not really a Swedish thing, you know? Swedes don't go sh a lot. I'll be back. I'm back. Holy moly! You're telling me I was gone for a few seconds to get to fetch stickers, to come back to a subscription. 24 months. Millyrad, that's a total of 2 years. You have subscribed to me for 2 years in total. Holy manoli! I can't keep telling you to like do better things with your money because because like it's been so long. You've done it so long, so I'm very thankful. It's very nice to see someone who's been subscribing for so long. It's nice. And hello, by the way. Moon just left. I'm back now though. I'm sorry. What kind of advantages does a subscription give? No ads, a more free emotes according to my community, channel points at a faster rate. I could put on like subscriber only mode where only subscribers could write, but I never do that, so I don't really count that. Let's try and oh my. This snail just got the most blank expression ever. But I'm very thankful, Millyrad. And I assume that you're happy with the services you are provided by my subscriptions. Considering you've been doing it for so long. But yeah, I'm very thankful. It means a lot. And I need to learn to not feel I need to learn to not feel bad when people subscribe to me. I need to learn that people do that out of free will, and I don't need to feel guilt because people spend their money on me. There's no need to feel guilt. It feels weird sometimes. But yeah, I'm very thankful. Right, I was gonna show the stickers. I got distracted. So, this is the shrimp sticker I got at the place. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, but it's like, it has like hollow hearts and stuff. It's super shiny and glittery and has a lot of things. See? See the like switching and moving of like heart and symbols and stuff. I know it's gonna be like, you're gonna be blind because lighting, but yeah, it's a shrimp. I wish I had bought something, but I didn't because I guess my brother want to move on, and I was. Here are the stickers that fellow gave me that I have not put on anything because they're too cute and I don't want to lose them. And here are some other random stickers that that are cute that I'm too scared to use. Thank you for coming to my sticker show. Ooh, you know what I could do? Maybe I could give this like a little tiara. It would be silly, but I do love a bit of silly. I could give this snail a tiara. I can't give this snail a tiara because I'm too bad at drawing tiaras. But theoretically speaking, I could give this. This could be a royal snail, right? A royal snail. A royal snail with a super blank expression. It's a royal dragon snail because it's a combination of like a dragon and a snail. Or it's just, you know, a very weird snail. It's a blob turned into a creature. Little frog human stickers, yes. Little frog human stickers. Exactly, I think of it as the cost of one McDonald's meal per month. Bow back to stickers. Yeah, I guess that a subscription is about the amount of money as a McDonald's meal. Yeah. I rarely eat at McDonald's anyway, but it could very much could be true. I don't know what this snaily abomination is, but I kind of find it cute. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I kind of love it. I think it needs some colors. Oh my gosh, this drawer is a mess. Like the rest of my room and my brain for that matter. But that's something for another day. Let's just find... I'm just gonna grab... Let's see if I find any... Yes, I have some IKEA pencils. Yes, I am Swedish. Next question. Two blue pencils that do not have much of a tip. Let's see. You feel like... Oh, you kind of feel like a green snail. Kind of feel like a green snail and it might be the Easter egg looking part of the shell that makes me want to use like greens and pinks and stuff. And yes, chat, you are a little bit colorblind. The lighting is so bad. I should have like more light. Problem is, I don't know how to get more light in a good way. And space isn't something I have a lot of. Especially not like... It's not a long way until like the roof in this corner of my room. So... yeah. I has riddle from a game I need some help with. You can break me without touching me. What am I? A record? You can break a record without touching it. Records can't be touched. Right? So you can break a record without touching it. You could break rules. I gotta go clean my room. See you guys. See you, Angelic. Good luck with your room cleaning. If you need some buddy doubling or something, you can still keep me up. Or I might just distract you. That also possibility. But those are my guesses. Bones. I can trip without touching my legs. True. You can break the sound barrier without touching it. What else could there be? It's none of those Sandly. Okay, none of those. In what context? Where is this? Is there any kind of context clues regarding where it is? How and that could be connected in some way? Could you tell me, like, in what context is this clue placed? Hey! It's not my brother, John. Or any other of my family members. They kind of use that account, all of them. But hello! There's no context. You're telling me there's just a white background and that. It's not in a puzzle room. It's not, like, in a like, anything like that. There's no context whatsoever. You can break me without touching me. Can you break your voice? I don't know. I'm not very good at, like, English. But so it's not bones, it's not rules, it's not records. It's not the law either, like breaking the law. Is it? Since that's basically the same as breaking the rules, but other wording. Can break. What else can you break without touching? Hi Moon, it's your brother. Hello brother, how you doing? Eye contact? Heart? No, it's in a game called Caltap Ninja. I've not heard of it. Is it fun? What else could it be though? I have no idea. Break a sweat, but that's also touching. Break an oath, break a contract, break a promise. Yeah, breaking a heart was a good one. Break a relationship. Man, this kind of reminds me of ice cream right now. It was promise. I was promise. Do you mean it was promise, or do you mean that you were a promise? So we figured it out. Good job, chat. We figured Visso's thing out. Right. So it was a promise. Hooray, Chad. We did it. Flipping it could look like salmon sushi. Oh, you mean if it were like this? And I kept this white and it'd be like a weird round sushi thing? That's kind of fun. See, this is what I like. Doing things that don't actually make sense. Because you literally start to get creative when you have to make up something. It's not an image to begin with. You don't have an idea, you just make a blob. And sometimes it takes a while to make that blob turn into something, but when it does feel rewarding. Being like, oh, I finally figured out what it could be. You know, the art is born. I don't know if I'm being philosophical right now or what's going on, but I don't even know if I make sense. And now I'm rambling. That's what during my art streams, we kind of just have the weirdest conversations and ramblings. Because there's not like a game to talk about. I talk about my art, but it also just kind of moves away from that into another to other conversations. Yep. It's no salmon sushi anymore, unless it's a salmon sushi roll that is entirely made of salmon. Is it salmon or salmon? People say it differently and I don't know how to say it, cause maybe there's no right answer. Maybe it's like depending on your accent and stuff like what's up with my sh sound? Stuff like that, not stuff like that. It's the same as the chicken. It's always the same as the chicken. Noises. And for all those of you who don't know what on earth I'm talking about when I say it's just like the chicken. So, when I was playing Unpacking, there were chicken plushies. And I got so excited. I was like, oh my god, a chicken! And people started finding very funny the way I said chicken. That it is like chicken? I don't know how it's pronounced, if not chicken. Chicken? Chicken? I don't know. Let's try these IKEA pencil. See if it has a... Da 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 da. I'm running out of ideas for like TikToks. I've noticed that people want me to do TikToks that aren't just clips. The problem is I don't know how to do TikToks that aren't just clips, and I don't even know how to edit stuff. Yay. I've been using Clipchamp. You know, Microsoft's own thing. It's something, but I wouldn't describe it as good if I put it that way. And I know a lot of people say DaVinci Resolve is just I'm just scared of downloading it since there's so much like personal info I have to tell them. I know that sounds like boomery. Like I said, I don't know who to trust in like a technical setting, so I'm just scared. And CapCut is not good anymore. CapCut is apparently taking away all your copyright, so if you create something on CapCut, they have full ownership and can do whatever they want with it. Basically. And more and more stuff are not free on CapCut anyway, so... CapCut used to be the go-to, like, editing thing. It's not anymore, and I'm just lost because I don't know where to go. Doo-doo-dum. Snail, I'm just coloring the snail better. So you guys can see the colors as well, since Chad is canonically a bit colorblind when it comes to the art streams because the camera is not that good at picking up the colors. This is snail so far. I do snail is snail. Is the ultimate wisdom I have to share with you today. Snail is snail. Snail isn't a snail though. Snail kind of is... It's a dragon snail, and I don't know if a dragon snail can ever be real creatures. Well, it is now. I've created the dragon snail. The dragon snail will forever exist now. Forever. If this book burns and the stream is lost, there will be no proof that this dragon snail ever existed. Dragon snail. Stop saying snail. I keep saying wrong over and over and over and over. It's kind of annoying. that I keep saying snail instead of snail. And I'm not doing this perfectly. I'm not trying to make a perfect art piece where every line it has a thought out perfect spot. I'm just winging it. I'm just vibing. I'm just taking what I have, trying to make something that looks somewhat interesting and not horrible. That's my goal. Make something that looks not horrible. These are very not pro pencils either. I just opened my drawer and just took things. Snail! Do you love the snail? Snail. 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 Right. Now my back hurts because I was hunched over the snail drawing. And yeah, I still haven't been able to sell my merch, but it's here. At some point it might happen. We want it to happen. We're just trying to figure out how and where. I've been thinking about opening a Ko-Fi. I've been trying to read about stuff. It's hard. But from what I found, Ko-Fi might be somewhat good. Yes, now you look more little nice and in the eye. Oh, my back hurts. The snail needs a name. Dragon snail needs a name. Oh, sorry, I'm not constantly drawing. I just needed to take a break for my back and neck. Snail needs a name. Maybe I should give the snail something else. Let's close my eyes and do another like doodle thing and see what it turns into. What on earth could you be? You're not. It's like another tiny snail, but this one is actually like a snail. That's what I'm getting from this. You know, I'm going to show you this title, but this will definitely also be a snail. It's a little snail. It's gonna give it a fun little pattern. It's a fun little snail with a fun little pattern, right? That's fun. Are any other of you drawing, or what you up to? I think this snail should be. Oh, it should have a blue like so that its shell kind of looks like the sky. It would be nice if this was a bit more not completely flat. A little bit more spiky, sharp, sharpened. But I don't know where my pencil sharpener is right now, and I'm not. This is not the right time to go on a hunt for a pencil sharpener, considering I am live, and it would leave you guys with not really anything happening, would it? Oh, and then we can make the actual snail a darker blue. Oh, maybe we can make the snail a darker blue. It could look nice. Let's make the snail a darker blue. The snail, not snail. I keep saying snail. If I had an editor and made a video, I could have the editor do a snail count for how many times I've said snail. Hey! My hero. My brother just entered my room with a pencil sharpener, like shaped like a trash can. W's in chat for my savior, my little brother. Right, Chad? Oh, you're playing on your laptop? I'm streaming on my laptop. Now, let's use this pencil sharpener then. And hope it actually works. It'd be kind of silly if you gave me this pencil sharpener and it just didn't work. And for those of you who might not have noticed, yes, I am left-handed. Thank you, brother, for being my savior. I'm wondering when Aki will go live again. Oh yeah, but Aki's not going by Aki anymore though. I think Aki's rebranding to Estelle. I think she said somewhere in like after this in the after the vacation time, so like maybe now in July or in August. I think sometime now in the summer. I think she said. Would you want me to do a collab with Estelle then? Something in that direction. Yeah. What do you think about my little sky snail? See how quickly you can make a little doodle. And it doesn't have to look awesome. Sometimes things look better when they're blobs turned into something, because then it's like in a pose and you don't have to think about where everything goes because you have guidelines. But it's a bit, I don't know how to type it. Oh yeah, is that so? Let me just do another blob here. What on earth? This is not a good blob. Let me re-blob. Okay, I guess the snails are getting a little worm friend. And it's a dragon worm or something, because it has this fin and big ol' eye and a little mouth, little wormy wiggle lines, because it's a wiggly wormy. And it shall be. I need to pick up some more pencils. It's fun to have new pencils to play around with. Alright, since we got some purples. Oh, wait, I have this one. This is an interesting pencil. Not only because they have this cute little charms hanging here, but also because if I hold this, you'll see in a moment. I'm so distracted. Okay, it doesn't work. So if you're not like a super cold person, this will work. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. It's color changing with heat. So if you hold it in the spot for a bit, with a finger that is warm, and you let go, you'll see it's a bit pink. So that's cool. I'm just a very cold person generally. I was just a bit distracted again, I guess. I was getting distracted again. There, lines go purple. Purple, durple lines. Have you guys seen anything of like FNAF Secret Mimic. I'm not much of a horror person. I don't like horror, but I can watch. Sometimes I can watch like FNAF stuff. I watch Markiplier's FNAF stuff. It doesn't seem as scary. It's not as scary when it happens to other people. It can still be. I'm not really a fan of jump scares, so FNAF isn't really something I'm a big fan of playing. But I'm curious if that's how FNAF interested you guys are. I know that just kind of came out of nowhere. But yeah. It's got a fabulous hairstyle. It's like a worm with a hairstyle. Wow. Very realistic purplish worm. Purple worms are so realistic. I don't know. There might be purple worms. I don't know about a lot of worm species. I don't really play FNAF, but I like Springtrap. Alright. Yeah, I never play FNAF. I've never played FNAF either. But since it's a big topic right now, I might as well mention it, you know? Or maybe it's already not a big topic anymore. Time and like what's trendy moves so quickly nowadays. I say that like I'm 60 years old. I'm not 60 years old. I promise. But that would explain why I'm acting like such a boomer. But no, I'm just wrong generation kind boomer, not. I could definitely make some kind of a fun game with these characters. Oh, it could have like it could be like a platformer or something. When you're a little creature, you might be the little worm, and NPCs are like little snails, or that could be enemies, and then this could be like a boss snail or something. And that'd be fun. I don't know if anyone would want to join me with that, but that would be so fun. I would love to make a snail and worm platformer. Would anyone want to play that? I have Ultimate Custom Night on my laptop though. Oh, you do? Do you ever play it? I feel a little bit rude that I'm streaming while the guests are here. But they're not really. Whoa. That was scary. Why did everything just turn grey for a moment? I don't know. I don't know if I would play it. Probably. I don't know. Why am I so tired? Why should I draw next? But do you like the idea of a snail game? Blab, blah 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 blah. That, on the other hand, I don't think I could even turn into a worm or anything like that. Maybe like a worm with like a hammerhead. Sorry if you dislike worms. Because this is worms. It's a bunch of worms. The snails and worms. We had a little thing like that. And you could have some goofy eyes. Yes, goofy eyes. So this could be like a goofy mouth. Very goofy. Very goofy. Very goofy snail. No, that's not a worm. Schnurm. Very goofy schnurm. Snail worm, schnurm. Right chat, it's a goofy schnurm. It's fine, we're here in my room chilling. Yeah, you guys are, but... Oh! The beige pencil that for the longest time in school was known as the skin color pencil. But you know, it fits when you think about my skin color. But there are other skin colors. But to 8-year-olds live in a little bit in a little area in Sweden. There are dark like we I don't know how to steer away from. That's just what it was called when I was little. Okay. Please don't hate me for that. I don't know why you would hate me for that. This just turned really weird. I do like the idea. You do like the idea of little snails and worms. And it could be called like Wiggles Adventures or something. No, that doesn't sound like a nice name actually. Could have people say like, how are you gonna worm your way out of this one? It was the same for me. Or it was. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I feel like those eyes need some color. Okay, this is definitely the silliest guy yet. Oh, my body kinda hurts. I need to drink some water. Right. I guess we gotta make one more doodle in this corner for it to make sense. Yes, doodle. I'm closing my eyes and... But that looks like a boot. But you can't be a boot. I'm making snails. Okay, I guess you could be like a mini snail. Or like a sitting snail. I don't know how snails would sit, but making a little snail. I'm just having so much fun with these. With these little snail designs. I said snail, not snail. I have a lot of random pencils for your information. In case that wasn't clear. Let's maybe mix that with a brown. This reddish brown. I think this is reddish brown. If not, we'll have red mixed with dirt brown, which works too. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm shaking my entire desk while doing this. I guess that's what happens when your desk is a loose piece of like a loose desk. The legs and the actual table are not connected. They're just balancing. I know it's not good to do it that way. I've just haven't fixed it. What color should your little snail house be? Yes, we could do like a little brown outlining. Yes. And then we could have yellow inside. Stroke of genius. Not really, but yeah, stroke of genius. Art? Let's call it a stroke of genius. There. Here is a tiny creature and it's gonna be upside down for you. But yeah. Oh, that's the wrong picture. Hello there. Little creature dude. Down here. Where it cannot be seen almost. Yeah, I'm gonna stop trying to make it be seen. It's whew. Right. Now what? Do you want me to keep turning random blobs into things? Would you like me to do something else? Would you like what would you like me to draw? I'll take the silence, just do whatever you like. Would that be correct? I'll do one more doodle then. What on earth are you? Oh! You're like a crewmate who's running. That's what you are. For those who, let me just let you see it so you can see the thin lines. Kind of looks like he has an eyebrow. I kind of like that. It does look like a running crewmate. And now it really looks like running crewmate. The camera has some real focusing troubles right now. Or it's stuck. I'm just doing some hand movement to see if it... Okay, it's not stuck. Runs into wall. He's well on his way. Okay. Crewmate color. Do we go for the classic red? Do we go for any other color? Purple crewmate? Yellow crewmate? Orange crewmate? Pink crewmate? Black crewmate? White crewmate? Blue crewmate? Otherwise, I'll just close my eyes and take whatever I... Otherwise, it'll be brown. I don't want it to be... I need a fun color. The universe doesn't want it to be a fun color. Keep in mind, I've almost never drawn a cute crewmate before. But that's what I mean. It really creates a character already in a perspective. And I feel like that has taught me a lot of how perspective works, actually. Because I've learned to see like perspectives of things. And that has made me better at understanding perspectives. And incorporating it in art that is not doodles. Even though most of my art is actually just this kind of art, because that's what I find fun. I don't have the patience for like complicated pieces, sadly. I would love to have that patience and being that dedicated, because not that I don't want to do that, it's just sadly I lose my motivation too quickly. Otherwise, I really would have loved to do it. But my body is literally like being angry at me for, you know? If the light's coming, well, the shadow should be here then, shouldn't it? Not there. I need to decide where the light is coming from. So the light is coming from here, which will make it like shadowy. Sure. There you have the crewmate running into a wall. The leg looks really weird. I'm really not happy with how the leg turned out. But, you know, it's fine. I don't really know what I don't like about the leg either. I just kinda don't like it. Let's use this light blue for the glass piece or whatever it is. Alright, blah 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 blah. What are you? Why do you kinda look like a sentient potato bean? Yeah, okay. See this? It's kind of a sentient potato bean. I don't know if you see it, but I see it. Oh! Oh, it could be like boots, fly boots. Ooh, that'd be cool. I'm actually gonna go with that idea instead, because it seems a lot better than a sentient potato bean. When I think about it, you know? It does have a nicer ring to it, doesn't it? Sentient potato bean is, well, probably a nice thing, I don't know. I haven't met many sentient potato beans. Have you? I don't know how to draw fly boots. Okay, that doesn't look good. Oh yes, let's outline this like that so it looks like, I don't know, cool commercially. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't like that line, so instead of using an eraser, I just gave everything this thing. Coloring time! Orange! Ooh, I can see orange working very well. And then I pick a darker orange for inside. That was a lighter orange. I wanted to pick a darker orange, and I picked a lighter orange. This is red, but I guess that if I put this red, yeah, this works. Yeah, that works. That works at making it a bit better, I guess, in a way. Yes, I'm drawing with white. Yes, I'm aware that usually doesn't do anything. But I have an idea that I want to test out. That is, if I have this white and then go over the blue, it gives this very, very small tinge of blue. Yeah, those are not my best work, but here's the flying boot. Or the winged boot. Made with blob technology. Which means made with a blob. Do you guys find this boring? If you want me, like, I take art suggestions. Oh, you're kind of a strawberry. Kind of a strawberry. Strawberry raspberry thing. I'm gonna turn you into a wonky strawberry. Cause I do like the idea of you being a wonky strawberry. That's brown. I want red. Strawberry and red. A wonky strawberry and red. Red. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Art. Art, art, art. And yes, I'm singing this weird art song because I'm doing weird art. Is that so weird? I need to use my brother's sharpening thing again. I think this is a really good kind of exercise because you really learn to think creatively, and then you in a simple way learn how to turn shapes into objects and how to draw objects. I am very proud of this way of doing art that I have cultivated or found or figured out, or I don't know if I can say that I invented it because there's probably other people who invented it before me. So I probably didn't invent it, you know. But I didn't see I haven't seen anyone else doing it, like. But I can't confidently say that I invented it, you know. Because I just can't be sure that I did. Here it is. So, this strawberry doesn't have quite the kind of outline I wanted it to. It's fine. We do reinvent the seeds here. It does look very wonky, but maybe that's the fun of it. It could be a strawberry or a radish at this point. Who knows? Those are not strawberry leaves, are they? This is a very interesting set of things put together, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Alright, another blob. What are you? I need you to be bigger, blob. That didn't help. What on earth are you? What could you be? A weird leaf with a butterfly? Weird leaf with a weird butterfly. Sure, let's go for that. And let's add these little shapes so it actually becomes a leaf then. And the butterfly itself. Butterfly itself. Like so, little simple creature. Simple little butterfly. This could be a leaf. It could also be a strawberry. I think, no, it's gonna be a leaf today. This is one of the worst butterflies I've made. I promise I can make prettier butterflies. You'll just have to take my word for it, I guess. Make a purple butterfly. Yes, purple. Purple butterfly. Purple butterfly. Ah, yes. Purple butterfly. With this light purple on the bottom half. And with a tinge of this light purple on the top half, so it's like dark. But it kind of has the same odd tone and inside of it. So it doesn't look as weird. It kind of look weird, but it's allowed to look weird. What would the world be if nothing was weird? What even is weird anyway? Look at me ramble. Listen to me ramble. There. And let's make an autumn leaf. Autumn leaf. Autumn leaf. Let's just put a bit of orange. Orange base. Just for like autumny color vibe. Orange. Orange is like very associated with fall, autumn. You almost can't see it since chat is canonically a little bit colorblind. Are any of you guys actually colorblind? I am not colorblind. I don't think I am. I don't remember having ever done a test about it, but I doubt I'm colorblind. I'm just generally mini blind. I'm not actually blind. I have bad eyesight, but it's not as bad as being blind. Please don't be angry with me for saying I was blind. What's up with me being so scared to hurt people all of a sudden? I don't think it's all of a sudden, actually. I've always been scared of offending people. But I joke about that sometimes, that I'm kind of blind. If I take my glasses off, I cannot read chat. I cannot read chat with my glasses off. Not even for like really close up. Not even close up. Man, there'll be an ad in 2 or 3 minutes. I got a notification saying that. Just mentally preparing you guys for it. Please don't leave me. I need IKEA orange. Give it that autumny vibe. There. It's silly, but I do like it. Quite likable in my opinion. I do like. What? Let's fate decide my next doodle. Like usual, if you have a suggestion, don't be afraid to suggest. What on earth are you? Ooh, you could be a mushroom from like a weird perspective. I'm gonna show you guys that one and you're gonna figure out what you would make it into. That's the shape. And there. There. And done this here. And maybe it's been eaten a little there and that's why it's a hole there. Yes, yes. Make it brown like a brown mushroom. It's very shaky. My desk is shakier than usual. I hope it's not gonna fall down. You're not usually this shaky desk. Why? It's very shaky right now. Doesn't usually shake by the slightest movement, but it does right now. I'm trying to do all strokes like the same direction right now, because that creates a feeling of like unity and depth. Because you can see the strokes, or maybe you guys can't, but I can see the strokes. And them all being in the same direction makes it more pleasant for my eyes. Brown mushroom, brown mushroom, brown mushroom. Brown mushroom. So a bit more brown at this side because maybe the light is coming from here or something. So we need some shadow with a darker, colder brown. Yes. Kinda liking this. I'm kinda liking this. Let's add some yellow to it. Okay, that might have been too much yellow. Oh well. I don't think the white can mute the yellow. No, not really. Yellow can easily be like overpowered, but it can not easily be muted. It's a very bright and a very I am right here type of color, and I'm gonna stay here or be gone. No in between. I'm gonna light up everything or I'm not gonna be there at all. That's the vibes I get from yellow. I don't know if I make any sense anymore. I don't know if I ever made sense, but I do feel like it's slipping. I do feel like it's slipping. So add some green just for like grass. See, there is other vegetation here. Vegetation. 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 Doesn't work anymore. Right. I can just press some buttons. Have fun, see if you can notice anything happening when I press the buttons on my stream deck. Look at that buttons go! Mushroom? Pretty mushroom. It's a nice colorful page of things, isn't it? It really is. What's your favorite piece of art I've done today this far? You are... You are some kind of ghost with a really big nose. And really big ear. As well, this is your eyes. They are really big. Here's your fluffy hair. Since now you have fluffy hair because the silhouette decided you have fluffy hair. And you're sticking out your tongue. like a little silly ghost. Because you're a little silly ghost. Oh, you can't even see. I'm holding it too far down for you. You gotta tell me when I'm down so you can't see what I'm drawing anymore. Let's give you some grey black hair. This is like a warm black. I don't know how to explain it. But it feels warmer. It's not like a cold grey. It's a warm grey. So in that way it's kind of like a warm black. I am not good at making any sense. Let's make a little pink. Let's make it the little tongue pinkish red. For like cuteness, I guess. Or pink, it's too red. Pretty red. This really looks like some kind of cartoon character, but I can't really point out what kind of cartoon character. But do you get what I mean? It looks like character out of some kind of cartoon. Right. We have half an hour left to stream. Half an hour left to stream. Half an hour. Do we do more doodles or do we move on to something else? I don't know. What else? Maybe tell me what to draw things. Could do that. I'm starting to get really tired. Oh, it just went on chunky quickly. Alright. And you are a weird hat. That's what you are. A weird top hat. So definitely what you are. Not even a doubt in the world about it. You're a weird top hat with a fish attached. Who doesn't love the top hat of fish? Right? Top hat of fish. Let's make it another line here, a line here, a line there, and let's give it the average red ribbon thing. Let's make it a classic top hat. It's just a classic top hat with a silly fish. That's all it could ever be. Top hat with silly fish. Who would wear this top hat? Do you have a character, the OC, or a character who you think would wear this hat if they had the chance? So it can be a character that exists in media, or a character that doesn't, an OC, you know? And tell me who will want to wear this hat. That is my question for you today. Right. Now let's make a little classic guppy fish. Orange guppy fish. It's just a silly little hat. Silly little hat with some silly little things happening. Bop. That didn't work. I bopped it. There we go. Heavy bop. It needs the heavy bop to work. Give it some lighter streak in the middle, just because I can. And some darker orange. Besides. That's not orange enough. I want like really orange. Like undeniably entirely orange. There we go. Undeniably entirely orange color. That's an undeniably entirely orange color. This is a very silly hat. You can't see that well. I promise I'll show it later. I'll show it in a minute or two. No, maybe not even a minute. Probably in a minute. I'll show it to you. So you can see it close up, because you haven't seen it close up yet. Yeah. Who would wear this hat? Who would wear this hat if they had the chance? You tell me if you wanna. You do. Right. I don't know what to do now. I was playing around with my pencil and I dropped it. You saw that. It happened on stream. Why am I so tired? Why? I never got to know why. Bah. This is going not well for my brain. In case you were wondering. But I hope this teaches you that it's how simple it can be to do art. Just closing my eye and... What is this? What could you be? Okay. What could you be? Chat, what is this blob? To me, it kind of looks like someone, flowy hair, sitting in a very fast wheelchair cart thingy. Looking at that shape here, looking at this shape could be found here. It's either a very fast sofa. It could be just someone sitting in a sofa actually with a very interesting just a very interesting view of and pose of it. No, it's moving. I do see velocity and moving happening. Could make it a bit more like a... Yeah, it's a sofa moving through the universe. Or just armchair. Right. I just heard something sound like it fell, like dishes or something fell down there. I'm just gonna ignore it. Ignored it. Ignored it. Ignored. Ignored it. Ingort it. Now I hear the vacuum. I hope nothing broke down there. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hard to keep that feeling of velocity. Maybe we'll return once I give some color to the armchair. It's very it gets very silly drawing doodles like this. I think also that's why I would have trouble with like art fight. I'm way too spontaneous to be able to like draw other people's OCs. I don't even have like my own OCs because I can't remember the lore of an OC long enough for it to actually stick. But I do have my own original character designs. Among Us. Yes. I just drew a doodle and it had the shape of a crewmate, so I turned it into a crewmate. Welcome to my stream. How are you in Smush? Did I pronounce that correctly? I have this technique I've developed for when I don't know what to draw and I'm low on brain juices. I just take up. Oh, I'm doing alright. I'm glad you're doing alright. Just close my eyes and I just move the pencil around and it becomes some kind of shape. And sometimes that shape actually looks like something. This looks a little bit like Pokemon potion. So let's turn it into a Pokemon potion real quick. Yeah, sure. I'm doing that. Turning it into a Pokemon potion. Da 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 da. Oh, see, I just screwed that up. Well, that happens. I don't even know how to pronounce it myself. Fair enough, but what made you choose that name then? I wanna learn where it came from then. If you can't even pronounce it, it must have been then it just came to you. Okay. Very simple. Very, very simple. Doodle doodla doodly da. What on earth are you? Like a lizard creature, maybe? Or some other creature with like... Let's give you some... Whap, 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 whap. I don't know what kind of creature you are, but you are alive now. You are alive and kicking. Happy being alive, little creature thingy. Happy being alive, little creature thingy. Someone said my nickname wrong and called me Mush. So I just took it as my username, then added ins for inspector. Oh, that's nice. So you're Inspector Mush. I don't know the logic behind it. I mean, there is logic. That is logic to some degree, you know? It's not like there's any logic behind my drawings either, is there? This is some kind of very fast armchair that just popped into existence. You see? Stuff doesn't have to make sense. It'd be boring if everything just made sense, right? I enjoy quirkiness and I am the kind of person who apply logic to like everything. So it's kind of nice to find non-logical things, if that makes sense. Or even if that doesn't make sense, that's the entire thing of not logic. It doesn't have to make sense. I don't know what kind of creature this is. What do you think? Like some kind of salamander dragon or what? Got spikes. It's got soft shapes. Like a video game creature, isn't it? Here, so you can take a closer look. There's 10 more minutes left to stream. After that, it's gotta be, I gotta have to... Looks like a deformed caveman baby. Wouldn't caveman babies look a bit more human? And not be bright green? Maybe it's an alien caveman baby. That's the fun. The radiation took place. Somewhere along the line, yes. It kind of reminds me of like the creature that Luca is in the movie Luca. Kind of, a little. And you are a silly seal-ish creature. That's what you are, a seal or a shark. Maybe some kind of hammer shark. You could be that. Give you body here. And let's give you fin. That's not how you look. It's fine, you can be deformed. Now we're winging it. Now let's give you this weird fin that makes you not be the kind of creature you look like you should be at all. Let's make you sad and silly. For sad and silliness sake. Yes, yes. My silly creation. My very silly creation. Welcome to the world, creature of silly. Creature of silly, you belong in this universe of silly. And that shall be accompanied with... I don't think I have a lighter blue. I'll just have to use my blue thinnerly. Thinner. Thinnerly. I found a light blue here somewhere. It's a light blue. It's not that much of a difference from the dark blue actually. Oh well, it's there. Something, isn't it? The tip broke. I broke the tip. Oh well. Enjoy the hammer shark with very big fins. I'm enjoying myself at least. None of these magnificent creatures have a name. I still do love the guppy hat. I don't know what character would wear... What fictional character would wear this hat? I don't know who, but I know there's one. It's me. Wiggle, wiggle. And you are nothing, are you? A snake? A little snaky creature? Yes, you are. A little snaky creature. Snaky creature who breathes smoke? A smoke breathing snaky creature? A snake dragon? With like an emo hairstyle? Yeah, that makes sense. That's totally illogical. Like everything else I've drawn, it's completely full of logic and reason. Which is why this magnificent creature also is bright yellow. With a light yellow color belly, sponsored by IKEA, I guess. Since these are like really old. I got these when I was a little kid. So they're really no pro pencils. I'm just having fun. I'm just vibing. Vabanabbin. Vabadabadabbin. Let's give you a little red tongue while we're at it. Look like you have one, a little. Oh, maybe you're no, actually you're fire-breathing, smoke-breathing dragon. Snake. Snake, you're a snake. Yes, go be a snake, my snake. Right. And Smash, do you ever draw? Are you an artist kind of person? I never gave this poor speeding lady eyes, did I? Nasha looks extra surprised. I can't draw to save humanity. Maybe you should try something like this then. If Nasha came to kill all of humanity and I was told to draw. Everyone's gonna be dying that day. Oh no. But you could try this thing. I've been drawing. This is a doodle book. Which record what I've done since 2022. This doesn't have all the art I've done since 2022, but like this begins in 2022. And you can see that I wasn't always that good of an artist, alright? I've always tried, but... And remember, that was 2022. Imagine how it was before that. You see, I've... 2023... 2024. You can see progress being made of like my ability to draw, and a lot of it's actually practice, but a lot of it is since I started doing these doodle drawings, because then that made me have somewhere to start off, so I didn't have to like look at the blank paper and figure out what to draw. But it also gave me somewhat creativity to work with. If that's too much, try start doing mini doodles. Like just try to do small little flowers. See that? Whoop, 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 doo, doo, doo. Just move the pencil and something might turn into something else. Of course, if you don't like drawing, I won't force you to draw, but if the thing is that you don't really know how to improve, then these are my tips. Gotta be ba 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 ba. What are you, little tiny creature? I sense a little nose here. I sense a little fin or something. I've really gotten stuck with the whole fish thing right now, haven't I? Like some fish duck, aren't you? You're a very interesting looking fish duck. And you are the classic fish duck color of purple blue. That is blue. Its tail fin is also blue. So, then let's turn your... these things into blue. And the rest of your buddies are purple. Yes, you're a purple-blue random creature that I created. Welcome to the universe. Random creature that I have created. You are a thing that exists now. See, none of these things would I wouldn't even think about drawing these things if I didn't have the doodles guiding me, you know? Oh, hold on, I'm supposed to end my stream. Chat! You forgot to tell me. So, I hope you enjoyed this stream. I've had a lovely time. I hope you have too. I hope I'll see you next stream. If you follow me, it's easier to find me in the future. You know, and it will make me happy. Fun fact, it does actually improve my mood. If you can't get enough of me, which I highly doubt, I've had a nice 10 minutes. I'm really happy to hear that. You can find all of my VODs since like... oh, thank you! Thank you so much for the follow! If you as I was saying, if you can't get enough of me, which I laid out, I just keep saying the same thing. I do have a YouTube channel where I have uploaded my VODs since like 7 months back. Haha! You can find the link to my YouTube and all my other socials if you just scroll down to my panels. I do also have a Discord where you can chat with me outside of stream and with the rest of my community. Maybe get some new friends or find someone who wants to has the same hyperfixation and wants to info dump with you, and you can talk about interests. Yay! Anyways, I've had a lovely time. I hope to see you next stream, and I will raid someone, so please hang around until then. But bye my lovelies, I'll see you next stream, hopefully.
And other rest spots on your map.